Beneath my feet lies the story of a city that is standing here for more than 1,500 years, a city that refuses to fall. Welcome to Kyiv, dear friends. And right now we are standing close to the triumphal entrance to ancient Kyiv. It's called Golden Gate. Let's go and discover this incredible story. My name is Olga, and I'm a Ukrainian tour guide and a storyteller. In this video, we will discover the Golden Gate, the facts behind this incredible creation, the role of the Golden Gate in the rise of the mighty feudal state, Kyivan Rus, and we will meet a man behind this creation, great Prince Yaroslav the Wise. Kyiv was founded more than 1,500 years ago, and back then it was one of the biggest European cities. It was also the cradle of East Slavic civilization. And if you listen closely, these stones of Golden Gate can whisper their stories and explain a lot about these people, this land, and about this brutal war that is happening right now. And at this moment, it's especially important when every stone of Kyiv is more sacred than ever. Kyiv was the center of the mighty feudal state called Kyivan Rus. It was a medieval state that stretched from the Baltic Sea to the Black Sea, and just like any powerful city, it needed protection. This is how this mighty gate appeared here. Imagine we are at the 11th century. Kyiv is blooming, trade is flowing, Christianity is rising, and the city walls needs to get higher and higher. The Golden Gate was the answer to that need. Back then, in the 11th century, there were three main entrances to the ancient city Kyiv. And Golden Gate was for the grand arrivals. That was a triumphal entrance. Golden Gate is one of those few surviving treasures from the period of Kyivan Rus. This place has witnessed ruinations, invasions, Soviet reconstruction, and now resistance in the awful war that was began by Russia. But Golden Gate has never been conquered. It's one fun fact about this place. Kyiv was founded approximately in 482 on a hill above the Dnieper River. And just like any other European cities, it began as a fortified settlement. We had a castle on the hill, a church nearby, and Prince Vladimir started it all. Prince Vladimir baptized Kyivan Rus in 988, and later the real architect of Kyiv's grandeur was his son, Yaroslav the Wise. Kyiv was growing. Soon it has three major districts: the city of Vladimir, the city of Yaroslav, his son, and the city of Iziaslav, his grandson. Of course, the city was a Christian state, the center of the Christian state, and it had to manifest itself like this. Golden Gate was built around 1024, and it was Kyiv's crown jewel, 10 meters tall. That's like 3 giraffes standing on each other's shoulders. The walls were 3 meters thick. If Kyiv had a red carpet, this gate was the red carpet. Foreign diplomats, victorious armies passed under this gate. It was Kyiv's own Arc de Triomphe. And now here is the fun fact. The bricks that were used for the construction were called plinth. It's kind of Byzantine style. Basically the medieval Lego. They were the standard in the Byzantine Empire, and they made their way with Christianity and construction ambition to Kyiv. But Yaroslav the Wise was dreaming big, like Constantinople big. So what did he do? He built a church
On the top of the gate, a church of Annunciation with a sparkling golden dome, so that anyone entering Kyiv would know this is a Christian land and we are proud of it. Maybe that is why it's called Golden Gate. Yaroslav the Wise, who built the gate in the 11th century, wasn't supposed to be the ruler. He was physically lame and he not even was the eldest son, but he had brains, vision, and a legendary level of stubbornness. So after some very medieval-style family arguments and probably the mysterious disappearing of his brother, he took the throne in Kyiv. And he did a lot of things. He built fortifications and made Kyiv 10 times bigger. He defeated the nomadic tribes, Pechenegs. He constructed Saint-Sophia Cathedral, Golden Gate. He promoted Christianity, translated books, issued Russian Truth, the earliest law code.
Right next to the Golden Gate, you will find the monument of Yaroslav the Wise, the founder of the Golden Gate. As you can see, the monuments in Kyiv are now covered with the scaffolding, with this thick wooden, sometimes metal plates to protect the heritage, to protect the monuments from the shellings, from the shrapnel, because when the drones and the missiles are hit, everything is falling like here on the ground. In his hands, in the monument, he is holding the majestic Saint-Sophia Cathedral. It's another masterpiece from the time when he was reigning.
Yaroslav the Wise saw a future of Kyivan Rus in Europe. That is why he considered dynastic marriages very important. 3 of his daughters became queens. One married the king of Norway, then Denmark. Another married the king of Hungary, and the youngest married King Henry I of France.
That is why Yaroslav the Wise is sometimes called the father-in-law of Europe, and I could say that he had 50 shades of wise. So was it really golden? Well, that depends on who you ask. Historians still argue over the name. Some say that the name appeared after the Golden Gate of Constantinople, because Yaroslav admired that city and wanted somehow mirror it. There is even a cheeky theory that it is called golden because when entering the city, people had to pay golden coins. Kyiv always knew how to run good business. Whatever the origin of the name, the gate became a symbol of Kyiv's might, faith, and power. Golden Gate has never been conquered. In 1240, Mongol Tatars' army came to the walls of Kyiv. You can imagine, the city was under siege, fires burning, people praying. The Mongols started the walls, looked at the Golden Gate and said, no, too hard. In the 18th century, the vestiges of the mighty Golden Gate was buried under the layers of earth, forgotten, hidden, almost lost, but Kyiv remembered everything. In the 19th century, historians unearthed the ruins. The remaining wall was so fragile that it was supported with metal frames, and people started debating what to do with that. And then came Soviet era. Golden Gate is not just the landmark or the gate, it's a symbol of what Ukraine has always truly been: powerful, beautiful, complicated, wise, and undefeated state. Now this brutal Russian war is still ongoing in this beautiful city, and it reminds us that no matter who wants to erase ours, Ukraine stands tall, Kyiv stands proud, and the spirit of Yaroslav the Wise, the dreamer, the ruler, the builder, the father of Europe, is still walking through this beautiful gate. And when you come here to Kyiv after this brutal war is over, I will show you incredibly beautiful European city. I will show you strength that doesn't collapse. I will show you the culture that won't be erased. I will show you the eyes of people who have been standing at this gate for 1,000 years, and they will be standing here for 1,000 more. Thank you so much for watching. If the story inspired you, subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and just write a short comment. Will you come to Kyiv after this war is over? Because the world should see that even in the hardest times, Kyiv stands tall and the Golden Gate is still open to the future. Thank you so much for being with me. Thank you so much for supporting me on Buy Me a Coffee. That really helps me to live through these challenging times. So wishing you all the best from the heart of Kyiv with love, history and hope. Slava Ukraini!